It is August 16th. It's a Friday. And after you take it through the account, by the way, this is the video log that takes 30,000 to a million. Today is helping a little bit. Haven't had any big moves on the upside in a while. And today I'm having a somewhat recovery type of big move. A good day. And after I take you through the account, I want to just briefly talk about the metals. And I might actually be getting back into EXK soon. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you the reason why in a second. So I'm going to go into the account real quick and just show you what happened today. That's the account, sitting at $62,000 and almost $500. Biggest contributors, of course, is C-SPAN, and this is just a gem. This has actually never happened to me. You know, I like to profit from a sideways market. And look at this. I've got 200 shares, and I sold puts against them. I bought them at $10, and I sold calls against them, and they're sitting exactly at $10. Actually, I don't know what's going to happen here. I think it will sell them. I think I'll be assigned to sell the 200 shares at 10. But it finished exactly at 10. Look at this, 2000. 10.00. It's exactly $10.00. It's never happened to me before. But it's huge though, because I get to collect both the dividend and the premium that I sold for a month and a half. I mean, it's crazy. So it's exactly a sideways market from when I sold the I guess the call option. So I mean, it's kind of insane, actually. A really good day. $64 stock appreciation, and of course I get the premium. So now look at this. I sold the call option for $50, and I collected a dividend of $25 in the meantime during July. So now I'm sitting at $75 since I initiated this trade. That's 7.5%, right, for a month and a half. 7.5% for a month and a half from a sideways market. Right? That's how you do it. Unfortunately, Cameco is the other stock that I'm trying to do this on right now, and it's not working out as well. But anyway, C-SPAN doing its thing. Really like it. 7.5%, $75 for a month and a half. Really good. You know what? Actually, I made a mistake. That's for $2,000. But anyway, still really good, right? Annualized, that's like 30%. All right. So don't listen to that math I just did. It's for $2,000, $75, $2,000 in a month and a half, which is still really good. Okay, big culprits here. Apple, of course, $700 gain, appreciation on the stocks I have. But collectively, the stock options yielded me $283 today. So really nice, near $1,000 day for Apple appreciation. And then big notables, Main Street Capital, $22. I think $56 for Energy Fuels, which was really nice, and just, you know, and another $19 on the options. So that's really good. Cameco, I think, erased a lot of losses, a lot of liability on the option side. I got $55 stock appreciation, $192 option appreciation, because I got, you know, $4,600 worth of collateral that I've put up, and I'm gonna have to be purchasing some Cameco shares at $8 at 9.5 over here on the 30th of August and on the 23rd of August, which I'm totally fine with. I think I'll be able to make that money if Cameco bounces back, and I think it will bounce back. The weekly chart looks really good right here. Okay, I really like that. Not that I'm a big chartist or anything like that, but I think it's well, I don't know if it's entering a bottoming process here, but my bet is that it's not going to go too much lower, and it's going to be bouncing back up from here, because this is one of my sideways stocks, and we'll see if that transpires. And other notables, $41 for URA index. I actually sold a call for $11 on URA, trying to recoup some of these losses. It's been a very bad downwards market for you know, for the last year or 5. So unlike Cameco, it hasn't been as sideways. It's been a little bit downwards, and I've been losing my shirt because of that. But in any case, hopefully there's a pop like over here and here where I can make some money, because I don't, because I own quite a bit of them. I own 260 shares. So, all right, that's it with the account. So what am I thinking, and why am I going back into EXK? Well, I should probably actually just show you right here. So EXK, I've sold, last I sold on EXK was at 254 and at 244, and it's below that price right now. Below that price, but guess what's different? It's 241 right now. Guess what's different is the silver price is a lot higher, right? So because the silver price is a lot higher, the company's valuation is going to be actually a lot higher as well. The potential for them actually making a profit this quarter or the next is extremely high if the prices are sustained at this over $17 level, right? I mean, it was losing a little bit of money at $15, but now the silver price is a ton higher, and so they're actually going to be profitable, you know, and they live on the margin. They're high cost producers, so they're kind of leveraged on this. And if they're barely making ends meet at 15 but still kind of close to neutral, then at 17 they should have a lot of profit. So I'm expecting actually a profitable quarter or two if they sit at 17. And I know I was looking to get out of this company because they had a lot of problems, and I was looking at, you know, Pan American Silver and all the other companies, but I'm still not confident enough trading where I know this company, even though it's on a downslope, I know it pretty well. So if it keeps dropping at the $17 level, I mean, it's getting pretty insane. So I'm thinking of actually initiating another position, since obviously the investors are not buying the new uptick in price in silver. And I think that silver will continue to climb, even if it might have a correction into a blow off top of some sort. My price target was 18. I think it's taking a pause here, maybe a little bit of correction, but I definitely think it's going to go back up eventually to at least $18, and I want to maybe try to profit from that move if EXK pulls down sufficiently. So far it's pulled down to 241, and I was actually thinking about buying a couple hundred shares here to start scaling back in, which is, you know, I scale into so the silver position, and then I scale out, and I've been profiting off of this for a long time now. So it's I've been making up for some of the losses I've had in uranium, and I'm still a uranium trading noob, relatively speaking, historically. So anyway, another thing that I'm doing, right, besides EXK, is RSX. So RSX is Russian market, and I've sold the call against the Russian market a long time ago, and it initiated. My position in RSX is a lot lower. Let me show you here than what it used to be, and I've mentioned in previous video logs that I've been looking to get back into RSX, and this is finally showing some opportunity. As you can see, I was looking to get back in over here. I was waiting for a pullback, and I'm finally getting that pullback. So around this level, I'm actually already buying a few shares, trying to slowly ease my way into it. I saw the $22 put, so I'll be getting around at the $22 level as well. 100 shares, and I'll be probably selling another put if it gets back down low to around 21.20. And I really want to accumulate a lot of shares. Oil's at a really low price right now. I think it's undervalued. Not that I'm like an oils guru, but look at his dividend, right? 6.28. And what the thing that's unique about RSX is that it distributes its dividend at the end of the year. And so obviously the country is really underpriced as well at 6.66 PE. Like, I don't know how accurate these figures are. You may want to double check them and see if it makes sense in your valuation, but they're not too far off with the actual price. But anyway, I started talking about the dividend of RSX, and the cool thing about it is that they distribute the dividend at the end of the year, and January, in the beginning of the next year, at the end of this year, and the beginning of next year. Usually do like a two-time dividend, and I want to be able to collect that because it's going to be really huge, right? Over 6%. So for every $100, that's $6. So for 1,000, that's $60 for every $1,000 that I've invested in there. And I'm looking at a pretty big paycheck if I'm able to get in before the ex-dividend date, which I think is like mid-December. I don't know the exact date. If you guys want to look it up, you can. So I'm looking to kind of scale in a little bit and build up that position for numerous reasons. One, I like Russia as a economy. Like I mentioned, I went there. I saw what it's like on foot. Like they're a very functional economy. The roads look great. Everything else. Two, they're very heavily oil based, and they're not really dropping on this oil correction. So I think as the oil prices start climbing back up slowly, Russia will be in really good position to benefit from that as a major oil producer. And three is, the dividend. Like it's great. So I want to be able to collect that dividend New Year's, and if it pops again in February or March, I will be looking to sell calls or get out of the position then. So that's my strategy for RSX. I'm really excited to profit off of RSX again, and as well as maybe even get another chance in silver. I mean, I can't believe how undervalued, right, the silvers are right now, and there are some there are some worries that I have about EXK as a company. I don't know whether the other silver miners are undervalued or not, so I'm not gonna initiate a position right now, but EXK is definitely reaching that undervalued territory again. It's not a 180, but the thing is the price is not $15 either. I mean, price between $15 and $17 is huge. It means there's a difference between them being a drain on capital to capital generators. I mean, that's a really big distinction. So especially if the next quarter, I don't know if the next quarter will come in too profitable, but the one after that, if the price stays where it is right now or even climbs a little bit, they're gonna profit a lot. I mean, they're gonna have a big quarter. It's gonna really surprise people on the upside, and they'll be almost forced to buy it because it's like free money sitting on there on the sidelines. And it all hinges on the silver price staying up where it's at. Now, if the silver price corrects to $15 over the next few months, then the underpriced stock will be warranted, and I'll be obviously be losing money, and the people who have not or have sold off EXK and have not gone in have either saved or profited from that trade. But if the metal prices stay up there, I'm thinking that it's free money. Obviously, this is not financial advice. I gotta do this. I think if I'm gonna make a public video, I gotta make a disclaimer, right? This is not public. This is not financial advice, and make sure you consult with your own financial professionals and all that jazz. Don't make decision based on what you see on YouTube's, and make sure financial professionals can make sure if what you're looking at is suitable for your particular situation. So anyway, that's it. That's all I wanted to discuss. Update. I'm sitting up. I think this is probably the highest close that I've made a video for, but I have added 1,000 or two extra dollars into the account, so it's not very truthful to what it was a few months ago. So wanted to disclose that I'm not on an all-time high. I would have to reach 64,000 or so to be at an all-time high with the account, but it's still cool to look at the figures and see the account climb again after especially recording a couple of down days of over $2,000. It helps to have this $1,000 gain. Okay, that's about it for now. I'll probably make another video. Monday night will be tough, but I'll see whenever I have time. Probably not over the weekend though. I hope you're all making money more so than I am, and let me know your strats and what you've been doing. Some of you have been shorting the market. You've been doing really well. Some of you have been playing silver and you've been doing really well. So I'm glad to hear about that. And I think that's about it for now. I'll continue to make money from a sideways market, and also other little hobby kind of positions. But the RSX position isn't really a hobby position. It's like a core position. I know I can make money there. So I'm not feeling too risky about that. Like I know I'm more confident in the Russian market than I am in the uranium, and but I'm not as confident in the Russian market as I am in the silver market, for example. But anyway, or Apple. Um, I might do another video at some point, video log about why I have such a large Apple position, but for now, I want to concentrate on all the other positions. And anyway, I think I'm running a little bit too long. All right, peace out. Have a great weekend, and see you next week. Peace out.